I'm waving.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So if you are interested in learning how I got these perfect eyebrows, then please keep watching. Okay, so to do this simple eyebrow routine, you're going to need 4 tools, and I'll show you what they are. You're going to need a pair of scissors, your Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Wiz pencil, and mine is in the color Ebony. You're going to need a concealer of choice. Mine is the matte concealer, Studio Fix concealer in the color NC20. And then you're going to need a concealing brush. So to start off, you're going to take the spoolie portion of the Brow Wiz pencil, and you are just going to brush your eyebrow hairs up. So brush them up in an upwards, upwards motion, so you can actually see how much hair you're going to need to take off later with the scissors if you need to trim your hair. And if you want, if you have like extra hairs below here, because I don't wax my eyebrows at all, then I would take my razor and just clean them up. But they're not that bad, so I'm not going to even worry about that part. But yeah, so just make sure your eyebrows are pretty clean, and brush your eyebrow hairs up so you can see how they're going to lay later when you set your makeup. And then what you're going to do next is go ahead and start trimming your brows. So most of my hair are already pretty trimmed. I don't really see much I need to do right now because I've been doing live videos and have, done this process in my live videos recently. But, just go through and clip any extra ends you might have, anything that's sticking out that you know is going to bother you later. And then once you're done with that, what we're going to do next is start filling in and tracing our eyebrows. Now, when I do this, I like to just follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. I don't try to make more of an eyebrow than what I have to. I may extend the tail of my eyebrow just a little bit depending on what kind of eye look I'm going for. But generally, I just follow the natural shape of my eyebrow, go back and fill it in. This is my everyday eyebrow routine every single day. So simple. 5 minutes is all it really takes. So the reason why I like to use this pencil is because if you can tell, it's a really defined pencil. Like, I haven't found one that's as defined as this pencil, and it does such a great job. It's creamy. It does what it needs to do to fill in your eyebrows. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and start lining the bottom portion of our eyebrow. And as you can see, I am just following the natural shape of my brow. Not doing anything extra, just following the natural shape that my eyebrow has. And then I'm going to go over the top and I'm going to do the exact same thing, following the natural shape of my brow. Just like that. So then what I'm going to do next is just go ahead and start filling in some of these blotchy spots. You see we have blotchy spots all over right here. So I'm just going to start, filling them in, just, stroking the pencil up into those spots and filling them in the best that I can without overdoing it. This product, you do not have to use a lot of. A light hand will go a long ways. The darker part of your eyebrow is usually your tail end of your eyebrow. So if you want to have a darker part of your eyebrow, then that's the part you want to be a little bit heavier handed on. But once you get closer to the front of your eyebrow, be really light and gentle. Do light, small strokes to fill in this part, because you want this part to be a little bit lighter to give the illusion of like an ombre effect. And then I'm going to lightly just drag it out just a little bit. Just like that. We're not done. This is just the basis. So then we're going to do the same thing to our other brow. Okay, so next part is going to be concealing our eyebrows, and this step is so important to have really clean, crisp, beautiful eyebrows, because it basically cleans up any mistakes you made. It also helps your eyebrows pop and stand out. I choose to use a concealer that's lighter than my skin shade just because I like to use this as a base for my brow highlight later when I do my makeup, but you can use a concealer that's the same color as your skin complexion. That's perfectly fine, especially if you're going to be doing this look and not adding makeup on. You just basically want to get your eyebrows set. Then I would recommend trying to do something that's closer to your skin tone, but this is a little bit lighter than my skin tone and it's no issue. So what I'm going to do is take my my concealer brush, and I use a small concealing brush for this. I find that this works best for me, and I'm just going to dip it into my concealer on both sides, and then we're just going to go above our brow, as close to our brow as possible, and just line it up. And then when I get down to the tail end, I just kind of bring it down even further into my brow just a little bit to create that really nice sharp edge to my brow. And then underneath, we're going to do the same thing. Just go up under and line our brows. Like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this eyebrow. Okay, so now, I mean, obviously you have to blend this out, and I'm just going to blend it out really quick to show what it would look like once it's blended. And I'm just using a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this out. And you can blend it out with your concealer brush that you were using if you want to bring, you know, some of the product down your eye, if you'd like. But I'm just going to blend it out with this beauty blender. And I'm getting close to my eyebrow without touching what I did, so I don't mess up like the conceal line next to it. I'm just gonna, you know, kind of buff it out a little bit, but not really mess up my brow, because I like that, you know, the definition, the definition it creates when you know, use your concealer. And then from this point, you can take a look and see if there's anything that you need to fix or clean up that you didn't like. If one is bigger than the other, you can go back and, you know, conceal it a little bit more to, you know, get it to how you want it to be. But that is the basis of setting your eyebrows. So simple, so quick, so easy. This next step is optional, but I do recommend, if you're going to be wearing a makeup all day, that this is something you may want to do. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hill Clear Brow Gel, and this sets your brows. So then I'll just put this over my brows. And, you know, brushing it up in the same natural motion that my hair lays. And this will help keep my eyebrows set in place all day. And then from here, you can either wear it like this, or you can, you know, do your makeup or whatever you plan to do with this look after. But this was the completed, updated tutorial of how I do my eyebrows. This is my everyday tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. If you want to see a more in-depth video on how to make your eyebrows pop a little bit and get more of an ombre effect using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, I will link that video for you right here. But thank you so much for watching. All the products will be listed in the description box as I mentioned below. If you have any questions or you have any other tutorials you want me to do, please leave them in the description box below. Excuse me, in the comments below. I love to get your, your questions, your comments, and your ideas. If you have something that you do that works for you, a product that you are like, it's a holy grail for your eyebrows, let me know. I would love to, to learn more about it. But I will see all of you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.